What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kuwait, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We got a new Mortal Kombat trailer that just dropped several minutes ago. This is Mortal Kombat 1 official Umgadi trailer. I didn't recognize the name, so I looked it up, and then I found out this reveals a little bit about Li Mei, Tanya, and Baraka.
Cool.
Looking forward to this. As I always say, there's an uncensored version of our video, of our reaction that you can find on our Patreon or on our memberships on this channel. I apologize, I know that's annoying, but it's our only way to avoid demonetization. If you don't know, we have a whole reaction series, all the Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11 cutscenes, and we intend to go through Mortal Kombat 1 once it releases in September. All right, here we go.
That's cool. Interesting.
Umgadi are warrior priestesses, selected from the firstborn daughters of Outworld.
I could be one.
From infancy, they are trained to defend the royal family.
I will prevail, Earthrealmer. This fight is more important to me than you can ever know.
All right.
Li Mei used to lead the Umgadi. It was on her watch that the princess's father was murdered.
Whoa.
Surrender if you wish to remain unharmed.
Let us pass, Tanya. The Empress and her family are in danger.
Are you so easily taken in by lies? Let's see if you still fight like an Umgadi.
All
My
right.
age has dulled, Tanya.
Oh, nice.
Once again, you prove
Whoa,
incapable of
damn,
protecting
that
the
was
royal
interesting.
Whoa, that's cool.
Are
Uh-oh.
you unwell, princess?
She had some bad Chinese.
I am fine, Tanya. For you to hold the throne, we must keep your secret.
With Liu Kang's help, maybe they'll find a cure.
If he could have helped, he would have done so by now. We are victims of Tarkat. It disfigures, then debilitates. In time, it will turn us all into bloodthirsty monsters. Death is our only release.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Oh. Whoa.
Nice.
The camera angles are really cool. Whee!
Nice.
Uh-oh. What?
Priestesses, in my heart, I am still Umgadi. I will always honor my vows.
That looks cool.
That's really pretty.
All the splits and stuff she's doing, it looks so cool.
Dang. Oh, crap.
What the hell?
Happy 4th. Oh, my
Nasty.
God.
So you read a little bit about Li Mei and Tanya just before this, and we've also seen Tanya in the previous installments.
Yeah, and Li Mei. This has sold me even more on the game, and I think it's because I'm just more interested in the story. Like, I find all of the story elements that they're sharing in this trailer so interesting. Like, just kind of how she was Umgadi, but then now, like, maybe she's not. But I think the most interesting thing was just kind of the history of the Tarkatans, right? Because I don't think it's ever been mentioned that what they have is an ailment, that it's a disease.
No, that's brand new.
And so I think
It's a little bit of retconning, I think.
Probably,
Yeah.
because I just thought it was a race, but I just think that it's so interesting to kind of play it that way, where it's like we all have this inevitable disease, or maybe it's some sort of genetic thing where eventually, you know, their teeth will grow, their skin gets funky, and then they turn into these violent killing machines. And so I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. I wonder how they're going to explore that more, if they're going to go into it any deeper in the storyline.
It is a new thing that I do find interesting, and maybe that annoys some people to retcon something like that. I know that there are purists who are like, no, don't change it.
The soul chamber will heal your wounds. Then we'll discipline Kitana and take back our throne.
No.
But to me, that just adds another element that deepens the understanding of those characters in a way that we didn't have previously.
And also, with it being basically a brand new storyline with Fire God Liu Kang, it's like, you can do that. And it's okay.
I
Do you know what I
mean,
mean? It's like a different timeline, and so things could be different.
So, sure. Yeah. I mean, we'll go with that.
Why not?
No, we'll go with that. But to me, it just makes it more interesting because you reach this point after having done 11 games plus others in, you know, because there's like these spin-off games and stuff like that. And so what else can you do? Where else can you take the story that makes it feel fresh to go on this journey again with these characters? Mm-hmm. What else can you, like having it be that it's a disease of some kind just gives it some new flavor in terms of the story. And like you said, and likewise with me, the story is the most interesting thing about Mortal Kombat, which still surprises me because it's just like very, very deep. And, you know, there's a lot of lore to explore there with these characters that I'm not even as familiar with. You know, going through all the cutscenes of 9 through 11, I don't remember a heck of a lot about either of those two characters that I mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah,
Li Mei and Tanya.
Yeah, I think Tanya was Melina's right-hand lady for a minute, and then Li Mei had like a little thing where she was a refugee. She came in and was like the leader of her people.
Okay.
And she was kind of like, hey, by the way, Kano's here.
To get a deeper understanding of those characters is cool, especially because I don't remember them all that well. Most of the time that we've spent have been with the main cast, right? Like Liu Kang, Kano, Sonya, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Raiden. Like those people have been the main focal point, and you have these other supporting characters that come in and out, and some of them get more of the spotlight than others. These characters in particular, I don't feel like have gotten a lot of spotlight. So for them to emphasize it with a trailer says to me that they will get a substantial story this time around.
Yeah.
Which to me is smart, you know, because again, it adds to that same thing I mentioned earlier, which is just keeping it fresh, giving you something that you haven't gotten yet. While it is somewhat derivative in that, you know, it's exploring ideas that we have experienced in Mortal Kombat, that almost gives it that sort of poetic vibe, because it's like, oh, this is kind of like what other characters in the Mortal Kombat universe have experienced. In some way, there's like some overlap there.
Right.
It was passing the Bechdel test with flying colors. I don't think that's what they intended, but they did it, you know, because you had female characters interacting with female characters not talking about a man. They passed. Look at that.
Right, yeah.
So, and they're all interesting and strong, off of this 3-minute trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also, I mean, if we're just going to talk about the characters and their movesets and everything, I thought that they looked super cool. Li Mei and her flexibility that you were pointing out, like her moves look so graceful.
Well, Tanya had it as well.
And and then Tanya's also got that, plus the badass staff.
Bow stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed that reaction discussion. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for hanging with us, and looking forward to more. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.